Former Universal Champion Braun Strowman revealed some truly tragic news to wrestling fans yesterday, as Braun unfortunately revealed that he's been dealing with a serious flu, one that has caused Braun to lose an astonishing 36 pounds in just the last week. Because of Braun Strowman's shocking sickness, the former champion was forced to miss the 3-hour SmackDown premiere this past Friday, the Raw on Netflix debut this past Monday, and will miss Friday Night SmackDown again later this week. Braun took to social media to reveal the heartbreaking news, saying, "I have lost 36 pounds in this week, had tests taken, and all they could determine is that it was a very bad flu, thankfully. I have had to miss last week's SmackDown, the premiere of Raw on Netflix, and I will miss TV again this week. This is yet another speed bump in the road. I will be back bigger, stronger, and badder than ever. There hasn't been anything this life has thrown at me that I haven't been able to overcome, and this sure as hell isn't going to stop me in having one of my best years to date." The fact that Braun Strowman lost 36 pounds in a week because of his current health crisis is very concerning, and Triple H and WWE have reportedly been keeping a close eye on Braun's condition over the past few days after they had gotten word about Braun's illness. We send our prayers to the monster among men and wish him a speedy recovery. Trick Williams put his NXT Championship on the line against 2024 Iron Survivor Obafemi at the New Year's Evil 2025 event. And while most fans probably expected to see Trick Williams retain his NXT title against Obafemi, Shawn Michaels, and NXT's creative shocked everybody by having Obafemi put an emphatic end to Trick Williams' reign as the NXT champion, with Obafemi winning the title in what many felt was a truly surprising title change. While some fans are sad to see Trick Williams lose his NXT title, no doubt many feel like this is a well-deserved, career-defining moment for Obafemi, who shows massive potential, and fortunately for Trick Williams fans, we have some great news regarding why WWE decided to have Williams lose the NXT title to Obafemi. According to a new backstage leaked rumor, Triple H is reportedly planning for Trick Williams to be called up to the main roster of WWE this year, with Trick Williams apparently going to officially join the WWE's main roster, beginning with an appearance in the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match. As of right now, the rumor states that Trick Williams will be joining the Monday Night Raw roster moving forward in 2025, with there being big plans in creative for Williams on Raw this year. So while it was a bit sad to see him lose the NXT title to Obafemi, there are bigger and better things waiting for Trick Williams on the main roster. And it's great to see that Obafemi is being promoted to the top of the card in NXT. And Oba's certainly the right superstar to take the lead in NXT now that Trick's moving up to Monday Night Raw. Former Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion Alexa Bliss has been absent from WWE television and out of the ring for what seems like ages, with Bliss last wrestling in WWE back at the 2023 Royal Rumble, where she unsuccessfully challenged for Bianca Belair's Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss has basically been taking time off from WWE for the past 2 years to start a family with her husband Ryan Cabrera. A lot of wrestling fans have been patiently waiting for any updates regarding Alexa Bliss's status with WWE, and if a return was looming, and we have some good news to share with you guys regarding Alexa Bliss, as it appears as though she will be returning to WWE in the very near future. A new leaked backstage rumor has stated that Triple H and WWE are currently working on plans and creative for Alexa Bliss's return, as well as working on new merchandise and promotional material for Bliss. The rumor indicates that WWE are hoping to have Alexa Bliss make her long-awaited return as a surprise entrant in the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match on February 1st, and then return to television moving forward into WrestleMania 41 season. Now, as far as which brand Alexa Bliss would be assigned to following her major WWE return, the speculation suggests that Alexa Bliss will be featured on Monday Night Raw, the show that now airs on Netflix, with it being reported that Netflix have made it clear to WWE that they want Alexa Bliss to be featured on Raw, as Netflix officials reportedly feel Bliss would be a great fit on the show. And obviously Triple H wants to keep Netflix happy, so he's not going to argue against it. The wrestling rumor mill has been filled with speculation about Malakai Black's status with All Elite Wrestling, the star formerly known as Aleister Black in WWE, and according to a new rumor, Malakai Black is reportedly finished with AEW and will be heading back to WWE very soon. There were reports going around earlier today that Malakai Black will be departing AEW, but from what we've heard, Malakai has actually already been gone from AEW for a while and has been negotiating with other wrestling companies the past couple of weeks, including TNA Wrestling, New Japan, and most notably WWE. Now, Aleister Black's previous run with WWE didn't go so well, with Aleister being booked well in NXT under Triple H's watch, but once he made it to the main roster led by Vince McMahon in creative, that's when things fell apart for Aleister, and his career essentially went down the tubes, to the point that Aleister Black wanted out of the company. At the time, it was rumored that Aleister Black never wanted to return to WWE again because of the way he was booked on the main roster, but Aleister's sentiments have completely changed now that Triple H is the head of creative for Raw and SmackDown. A new rumor has revealed that Triple H has made Aleister or Malakai Black a good offer to return to WWE, with Hunter promising to the former NXT champion that things will be different this time around now that Vince is gone. And as of right now, all signs point to Malakai Black re-signing with WWE after leaving AEW, and besides possibly having a career resurgence in WWE. The other good reason for why Malakai has decided to return to WWE is that he will be able to spend a lot more time with his wife, Zelina Vega, who currently works in WWE. Now, it sadly appears as though Solo Sikoa will be storyline quitting WWE and asking for his release following his devastating loss to Roman Reigns on the Raw Netflix premiere this past Monday. As many of you are likely aware, there was a lot riding on the tribal combat match between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa on the Raw Netflix debut, as it would determine once and for all who the tribal chief of the Bloodline truly is, with the winner getting the prestigious Ula Fala. And when it was all said and done, the OTC Roman Reigns managed to defeat Solo Sikoa to reclaim his Ula Fala and take his status of being the one and only tribal chief back. A devastating loss for Solo Sikoa that will reportedly cause the downfall of Solo's WWE career, at least for the time being. Roman Reigns has basically taken everything away from Solo Sikoa, and this is something that Solo simply cannot accept. A new breaking backstage rumor has revealed that following his devastating loss to Roman Reigns on the Raw Netflix premiere, Triple H and WWE are planning for Solo Sikoa to ask for his release, a release that would be granted by SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis, with Solo Sikoa then taking a break from WWE before re-emerging down the line, likely in time for WrestleMania 41. But the current rumored plan is that Solo Sikoa will be stepping away from WWE for a while after losing his status as tribal chief of the Bloodline and the Ula Fala to Roman Reigns. And WWE plan to create a big news story of Solo Sikoa choosing to take his ball and go home and quit when things get tough. Obviously, Solo would eventually return to television, but he will reportedly be gone for a couple of months following Raw this week if these rumors are indeed true. Make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel with post notifications turned on so that you'll never miss out on a video. Well guys, that's it for today's major wrestling news. Make sure you leave a like and comment, and if you haven't already, give us a follow on Twitter at TSE Wrestling, and we will see you guys in the next video.